Okay, the boys are in the bank. They heard the memo. They're here to tell them to shut it down. Shalom. Yeah. And we're here with some Sunni Muslims. Is that,
yes,
am I right?
That's right.
They're here in Piccadilly Gardens giving out roses and a message of peace from the Prophet Muhammad.
That's right. Yes.
So what message would you like to give to the people watching this right now?
The message that we are sending out is the message of mercy. The Prophet Muhammad came with the message of mercy, to be kind and caring to your neighbor, to your family member, to your all the human beings of the world. So we are just celebrating his life in the Maulid in the city by giving these flowers and sweets to messaging the his.
I think that's great. The ideas of forgiveness, mercy, brotherhood, compassion.
That's right. Yes.
And I think, and just to get controversial for one moment, we had a horrible man yesterday, the Somali guy, who said in the name of Islam he killed the MP, and I think it's beautiful that you guys come out here with the real message. Yes. So is it true in Islam if you kill an innocent person, you're not acting in a Muslim way?
No, not only that. It's been mentioned in the Quran that when you kill an innocent person, you actually kill the whole of the humanity. And if you save one single person, you actually save the whole humanity. This is what mentioned in the Quran.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Nice to meet you. Thank you for that. Cheers. Okay everybody, it is Saturday the 16th of October 2021. This isn't a pile of utter shit and rubbish. It's actually art. And like many things in modernity, it's ugly, it looks unfinished, it's anti-aesthetic, and it makes me think, yeah, it's a load of lumps of shit mixed with rust, half beaten together by a semi-interested artist who'd already been paid the £50,000 commission, and then the council here in Salford were like, "Oh yeah, that represents our county. Let's put it in front of the former courthouse, Salford Courthouse," which I'm going to walk towards now. I'm going to turn the camera around. Let me give it a little rub because it's filthy. Forgive me viewers. We'll come back a bit, try and get away from the traffic noise. But by popular demand, a lot of you are wanting me to say a few words about the MP, Sir David Amess, who was stabbed to death at, I refuse to call it a surgery, that pisses me off in this country, GP surgery, learning surgery, MP meeting surgery. I'm sorry, maybe it's my 10% autism showing here, but don't wreck the word surgery. Surgery is somewhere where surgeons operate on human bodies. That's a surgery. A veterinary surgery is where vets operate on animals. It's not a meeting place. You're not having a surgery in an office. I'm sorry. Fucking hell. I'm in a bad mood. Very bad mood. Not against you guys, not against anyone personal to me, just a general feeling of being ill at ease, of being anxious. There's a rage, a feeling of bitterness, a kind of rising bile in my system that I want to take it out on someone. At least I'm honest. David Amess was a 69-year-old family man, 5 kids. He was a Catholic. He was pro-life. He did a few things against abortion, and he was a Brexiteer. He believed in British independence from the European Union, and he was generally considered by his peers, by his adversaries, by his constituents, by the people who knew him, as an all-right, pleasant English gentleman. Sir David Amess was a chap. He was a nice chap. And because reality has a sick and twisted sense of humor to make us suffer even more. Sir David Ames had written an essay in the wake of Jo Cox's murder. She was shot dead in near Leeds by a crazed guy 5 years ago. He wrote a very soft, very human piece saying that members of Parliament shouldn't hide in their ivory towers. They should meet the people who elected them. They should meet the public. They should be there with open arms so that people can criticize and know them and ask them and petition them and convince them of what the public wants. And yesterday, a 25-year-old man of Somali descent, the African, waited patiently in the queue to speak to the Member of Parliament, and when his turn came up, he stabbed him 25 times in the chest with a knife, killing him, despite the efforts of the paramedics and the police and other people there providing first aid and trauma control. He died from the extremely violent attack, and the Somali, the suspect, did not bother to try and run away or hide the knife or deny it. He seemed to be proud and happy to be incarcerated for what, in his twisted, sick, sucker of Satan's cock mind, he felt was a political act to spread what he believes is the final revelation of Abraham, the final religion we all need, the totalitarian, almost communistic, all-round, from dusk till dawn, from dawn till dusk, 5 times pray a day, in the crazy's mind. He felt he was advancing the cause of Islam. Now, on that controversial note, we're going to find a different location to continue. So, behind me, the route from Bridge Street down by the Irwell River through to, God, what's it called? The other streets. It's all open now. It's a game changer. But the reason I'm here is just to say that down by the river is a lovely place to come and smoke your cigarettes. And it's a nice riverside. It's got benches. There's usually young people playing music. And nice music, you know, reggae, chilled out beats. And so it's a nice place to hang out. You're like, wow, this is like Vondelpark in Amsterdam. There's no problem here. And then the residents. Around here we have a lot of hipster apartments. You know the type where they're like, we'd rather you had a French bulldog or a pug rather than a child. Dogs are allowed, ha ha ha. And so you've got your 20-something marketing executives walking their pugs, letting it shit everywhere, kind of half picking up the shit with their little doggy bag because the dog's got diarrhea. So they're kind of shitting everywhere. And they've reported to Greater Manchester Police their anger that on the public riverside, where their big expensive apartments are, how dare people sit down by the river, listen to reggae, and smoke their cigarettes? How dare they? And a friend of mine, who he doesn't smoke any, he just walks through. He got stopped and questioned, handed a leaflet by the police, saying that smoking certain cigarettes is still illegal in this country, though you wouldn't think it. You wouldn't think it. And it kind of just adds an air of, I don't know what the word is, chavvy fucking shit. That it's Manchester is Stabchester, it's destructive drugs Chester, it's homeless fucking vulnerable fucking junkies robbing everything from shops Chester. And then you get the skater boys getting chased by the fucking hipsters for having a little smoke down by the river. Fuck 'em, man.